were a difference from the last few races. I mean, the tires were so consistent throughout all the stint, and I was able to bring the car home after that, and I'm really pleased with the effort.
Darren?
I don't know how much more I can add. We had obviously a great run, and we have the team to thank for that. And you know, we knew kind of from the first session we had a good car, and we knew we'd be fast this weekend. Actually, I think we've had a pretty good car most weekends. We've had a lot of tough breaks, so it's nice to finally get back up here again. And you know, I mean, I wasn't in the car, but I have to say thanks to Alex for racing clean. We've had several races where there haven't been too many clean drives out there. So it's super competitive. Obviously, everyone's trying hard, and I think the championship's still wide open. So we got several races to go, so we're looking forward to keep pushing ahead.
Questions for our DP podium? We'll start over here for Larry, and then Chris, if you have one.
Yeah, for Alex and John, we know the season you guys have had. You guys will easily be up here with 2, 3, 4 wins, perhaps, as the season has gone on. Today you're racing out there. You didn't learn that the power steering, you said, is overheating. Did that affect the driving of the car? Did it make it tougher? And what was your mindset when you were thinking maybe this could happen again? You know, that old bad luck bugaboo.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of described it perfectly. It happened maybe halfway through the race. Yeah. Maybe the third stint, I think, I was in the car. And in the beginning, it was really awkward because it seemed like there was a little dead spot in the steering. And I don't know. I think the power steering was working and then not working. So it was very awkward. And then we were trying to figure out how to get the temperature down because they could see that the temp was up quite a bit. So we just ended up, you know, cranking it all the way to the lowest setting, and it started to normalize. So basically, that's how we ran the rest of the race, and that seemed to do the trick. I don't know. Yeah, we definitely thought, here goes another thing. But anyway, it worked out okay, and you know, we were racing for the win at the end.
For Barbosa and Law, you guys have been coming up here forever, and to finally get a win in this event, just, you know, your thoughts on finally breaking through in this race.
Well, I mean, obviously we're happy to be up here, and this is an important one, obviously, for the series, but this is an important one for us in general. The 6 Hour at the Glen is a famous race with a lot of history, and it's always great to be up here. So happy to win this one.
Yeah, same. I mean, a 6 hour race is a long race. It's a real endurance racing and a race. So it's just not about the drivers. It's all about a whole preparation of the car, and everything has to come on together to achieve the top step of the podium. The team needs to do great pit stops during 6 hours. The team needs to do a great job during practices and setting up the car for track conditions, changing consistently during 6 hours. Everything has to come up together, and to win a 6 hour race is never easy, but I guess we did everything right this time, so really pleased to be up here.
We'll move over here to Joe and then Sherry.
Joe Jennings, Motorsport.com. For both the Star Works team and the Action Express, the importance and what you will do, your approach to going into Indianapolis with the championship on the line.
I'm going to bike over there.
Wanna complain about?
No, I mean, I think we're.
Again?
No more RPO.
It was amazing how different the Generation 3 car is to the Generation 2 as far as overall just set up for us, and I think we're getting better. I think we're definitely we're learning every weekend some more little bits here and there, and we're starting to put it together. And no, the team are doing a great job. I mean, for us, we don't like being second and third, and we definitely we go in every weekend hoping that we can win. And if you win, you guarantee you'll take points out of everybody. So that's the best way to guarantee that you can gain points back at this point. I'm disappointed to hear that we're second. I thought we were in the lead of the championship now, but of the North Endurance one. So I guess we'll just take out the 9 car, make things a little easier for us. No, it's but actually congratulations to them. Both these guys are good friends of mine, so happy to see them up here.
For us, I mean, we need to just keep doing the same thing. We need to stay out of trouble, have clean races, and be as high up on the podium as possible. You know, the ultimate goal is the championship for the series, and hopefully that endurance championship can come along with it.
Sherry Herman with Continental Tire. This is for the entire panel. You guys were on the new DPI configuration today for the first time racing. How was the tire for you? Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes, that was the best tire we've had.
I double stinted one set of tires, and they probably did too, I don't know. But that was not possible before. So they're obviously very good, much better than before.
Yeah, I'm adamant about, that was probably the best tire we've had all year, I think. I mean,
Yep.
as far as longevity, we couldn't double stint ever until this weekend, so that was good.
And so as a follow-up to specifically the Gainesco guys, you guys have tested the tire at Indy, kind of looking ahead a little bit. After today, what do you think is going to happen maybe next week at the test once we run the track in? Do you think it'll start to work a little better than our test a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I think what's critical is running the track in. I did the test a few weeks back, and track was very green, and that, you know, the banking surface is so abrasive. Without rubber down, it's going to be an issue. But if we can put some rubber down, we'll have more cars there coming up here on this upcoming test. If we can run some laps, you know, kind of get something laid down on the oval, I think we'll be fine. I don't think the infield causes a problem whatsoever. So, you know, it's obviously I mean, we ran 150 miles on them today, I think, when we double stinted, somewhere around that, and they were still good. So if the rubber's there, they'll be fine.
All right, more questions for our podium. Have one over here.
Yeah, for Zhao, can you just talk a little bit about, especially the last couple laps, where you're dealing with the slow traffic, and then you've got Alex sort of coming up on. Can you just talk about how difficult it was over those last 2 laps?
Obviously, it's really difficult. When I was able to do my move on Alex, I pushed really hard for the next few laps. I saw I had some clear traffic, and I just kept pushing. I put my head down and just drive as hard as I could to try and gain as much gap as I could, just to prevent some kind of situations like that. And obviously they arrived late in the race. I was a little concerned, but the gap I had initially was able to make my life a little bit easier and just manage traffic with a little more cautious and not take any risks, but still not to lose too much time. And I was able to manage that till the end with some pressure, but not being in a position to be attacked for the lead.
All right, do we have any more for our podium? All right, congratulations, everybody. Great race, absolutely great.